Today we're going to be looking at Chapter 4, where we talk about financial decisions and planning. We have to first be able to define wants and needs before we can plan. Basic needs are things like food, clothing, and shelter. You need these for survival. Other needs are basic comfort needs like washing machines or refrigerators. And then you have wants, such as an expensive car that meets all of the things you ever wanted in a car. Financial resources are money or other assets used to acquire goods and services. Many people do not have enough resources to meet all of their needs and wants. They may not have a good washer or dryer, or they may not have a really great refrigerator. People must decide how to use their scarce resources. Think back to Chapter 1 and write down what we discussed that could lead to a person having access to greater financial resources. Go ahead and write that down. The amount of money that a person has left over after meeting basic needs and other needs is called discretionary income. I want you to write down what you think the difference is between discretionary income and disposable income. Write that down. Here is an example income statement where it shows all of their income, their work, their allowances, and then their expenses, what they spent money on. They subtract the expenses from the income, and that's the money left over. That's the net income. When you're looking at your actual worth, it's not just how much money you own or how much money you have in your bank account, but it also includes your assets. Those are the things of value that you own. Ordinarily, you should only incur liability when purchasing an asset that will appreciate in value. Liabilities are any debts that you owe that will have to be repaid at some point in the future. Net worth is the difference between your personal assets and your personal liabilities. Let's take a look at it. Here's a balance sheet. This is where you write down your assets and your liabilities. You'll see all of the things that you own, like savings accounts and bonds and movies and iPods and how much they're worth, and then subtract your liabilities, like your car loan or your credit card debt, and that tells you your net worth. This is what we use to determine who is a millionaire. It's based on their net worth. When making financial choices, you have to know how to make great decisions. Buying decisions play an important part in managing your money. A trade-off is the choice to give up a particular benefit or item to get another one that you think is more desirable. Opportunity cost is the benefit or item that you actually give up. We've talked about that in the last chapter. When you're going to make a decision, you want to define the need or the problem. List other options, all of the options that are available for you. Compare all of the options, and then make your decision. We will be going through how to do this in class during the next week or so. Make sure you take action to apply your decision, and then reevaluate your choices after some time has passed. Avoid buyer's remorse. Financial choices should be forward-looking. Do not buy on impulse. Always consider the opportunity cost. Spend less than your income each month. Learn to enjoy what you already have. Learn from the mistakes of others. In review, these are some questions that you can answer. I want you to take time to write down these answers. How is disposable income different from discretionary income? A person who has $500 in assets and $350 in liabilities has a net worth of what? Go ahead and write the answer. How are basic needs and other needs different? Write the answer. Which budgeting tool lists income and expenses? Write the answer. Which budgeting tool lists assets and liabilities? Write the answer. What are the 5 parts of a SMART goal? Think back to Lesson 1. Write the answer. What do you call an item you give up to obtain another item? Write the answer. What is the choice to give up an item to get something more desirable called? Write down the answer. Make sure you bring your book to class tomorrow.